Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca, and this is.
Mrs. Gigi, hello.
Oh, and we are also streaming onto Mrs. Gigi's channel. So all the people over there, it's not me running Mrs. Gigi's channel. We're just streaming to her channel too, right?
Yep, we
Yeah.
are.
Hey, Miriam, and hello, Candy.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Hmm. It has been
Mm-hmm.
raining for 2 days here, which is good. It's been a nice steady rain, not a crazy heavy rain. Hey, I just peeked out my window and I have roses.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so it's a good rain. It's a wanted rain. So yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Huh. So you want to tell everybody what's going on and what we do here on this beautiful Friday?
Yep. What are we doing? We are creating with the help of a prompt, one prompt each week. I was just thinking because I don't know if it's a thing over in Europe that you kind of think about a week having a number. So for
Oh
this
yeah.
week, it's
Mhm.
week number 14, the
Okay.
14th week of the year.
Yes.
So it's the 14th prompt.
Very good. Very good.
Mm,
Yeah, we've talked
and
about that before, and also when I worked in the military for a military contractor, they don't always go by they go by 100 or 365 days.
hmm
So like when you number stuff, it's like you number whatever the actual 1
yep,
through 365, not necessarily March or April the 7th, you know.
yep, hmm
But we also dated stuff like, the real way, the 2003, 4/7. I think that's how
hmm
it was. It's been a while. It's been a few years
yep,
since we did that, but
it's
I think that's
yep,
how we used to and then we would also and I think we would do that and then slash and then the actual numbered date.
yep.
So, yeah. So that
hmm
makes sense, 14. 14 already.
So 14 weeks into the year, and
Already.
I
It feels like we
yep.
just started.
Absolutely. I felt it was like, Christmas just come, you know, like the other week, and then there's Easter coming up. So,
Yes. Hello, Dana.
hello, hello. So, do you want to hear what the prompt is?
Sure, since you get to look early.
Mm-hmm. This week's prompt is personify an animal or an object.
Okay.
Um, I have no clue what to do, but we will figure it out along the way of this stream.
Personify, is that what you
Per-
said?
perso-
Or
yeah, take an object or an animal or anything and make it into some sort of person,
okay, kind of like
like
how
a
Dina
human.
Reevely
Yep.
makes for animals. Okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you could do that way.
Hello,
Yep.
Sylvia. Hello, hello. How are you? Good to see you
Hello.
again. I get her again. 2 days in a row this week. All right. What are you doing over there? Is Luna? You're close. Luna's behind the door, reaching
Oh.
reaching underneath it, and it's closing. So then she's moving, and doing it again. So then she's gonna have the door closed, and then she's gonna want out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gotta love kittens.
Oh, hello, John Southern exposure. No, so sorry for the thing there.
Hey, Don Don, how are
Person.
you? Oh, now Jug just went over and nosed it.
Oh, he did.
Mhm. So now it's closed. What are you doing over there to her? What are you doing to her? Be nice. I have the three of the pets in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's the one hiding behind. She's behind the door.
And then
And there's
soon
Isabel.
they want to get out, all of them, and
Yeah, because they shut the door, of course.
yeah.
What happened? What happened? Who closed the door? Hmm? What happened? All right, let's open the door. Let's go. Oh. Isabel. You're not going outside. I think he thought I was putting.
Oh yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh wait, aren't you coming, Mom?" He's standing there staring at me. Silly. All right, personify an animal or an object.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Somebody is wanting attention again.
Hello, Jug. Oh, how cute. Oh, he is so cute. Hello, Jughead. Hello. Oh, he definitely want to go outside.
And it's boring. He does not want to be out there. Hey,
Yeah. He thinks he want to be
human,
outside.
have you been here before? I don't know if you've been in my room. And hello, reptile. Look at these ding dongs. There's two missing. Storm. Oh, yesterday on Beth's channel while I was streaming with Beth,
Mm-hmm.
Storm came in and she showed her true personality. She was growling and hissing. She was being bad. And then Abby's not in here. So okay. Stop messing around, Rebecca. We gotta come up with something to do with this.
Yep. Oh, you're definitely gonna have.
Oh, who's sneezing? Oh, speak of the devil. That's Abby. Hi.
Oh,
I know I fed them. I know they're not in here trying to get food. What are you doing in here, pretty girl? Oh, are you coming up here? Come on.
It's kind of rare to have all of them in there at the same
Very
time.
rare. I don't know what's going on. Okay, this one wants to come up and see everybody. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a busy morning today. Well, I think also they haven't been able to go out onto the patio, so they're kind of. I think. They're wanting to go out and pay attention to me.
Oh yeah.
Head.
So what are we going to do? Personify an animal or an object.
Which would be, I guess, with a magazine, we could cut out magazine pieces and.
Yeah, we could. But that, to me, is, I want to have it, if I can, I want to have it a little bit trickier than that. Let's see which page to use first. Hello, Becky. Hello, Miriam. There again.
Say hi to Miriam. I don't know. Oh, and I walked away from my camera to see if she said, "For a moment, thought you called me cute." I can call you cute. Hi, pizza demon cutie. Did you say if you've been here before or not? I don't remember. You didn't say.
Say that you haven't, and then you'll hear a nice song.
Dana's here, though. She's probably like, poor Dana. She's been working like a crazy person trying to get her she's doing a benefit for a friend that unfortunately has cancer, and she's been so busy trying to get that done. So busy. Well, you just hanging out with me, huh? Hi, Becky Waters. Hi, I said Sylvia, I believe. Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. I will probably finally use, let's see. Start with the background. That's one for sure. No, done yellow and purple, blue. Going green this time around, maybe.
Personal photo.
Let's see, fresh lime. Do you have anything special planned for the Easter weekend?
We'll go and have probably an Easter dinner over with Mandy and Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
More of it. Other than that, no.
Hello, Janet. Hello, Chris.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay. Hello, Janet. Hello, Chris. Your second daughter's 16th birthday. Exciting. Happy birthday, second daughter. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Excellent. Look at this. She never is in here when she decides to sit right in front of me.
And yeah.
Right in front of me. Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Hi, cutie.
She's the one that chirps when she purrs.
Oh, okay.
Purring, huh? Yes.
Oh, I can hear that.
She's a happy kitty.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I can definitely
and she
hear her
won't look at. She's
purring.
like, I'm gonna rub. Or you're gonna rub me. Look, she's trying to get me to pet her.
Oh.
It's like a constant. Yeah. Oh, wait a second here. We could do this face with the human body. What do you do? She always look, rub my face, rub my face. Rub my face. Right.
Let's see.
What
Do I have? I'm thinking starting with the napkin.
Are you really gonna just stay right there, honey? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do.
Oh. Let's see. Kind of like this one. Going for a pair of scissors instead of the wet thing.
Yeah, your fur now is up in my nose. Mm-hmm. Thank you. You are just a purr baby, huh? Yes, you are.
Oh, that sounds so cute. Really loud, so you can definitely hear her.
Oh, it's really great when you're trying to sleep. She comes
Mm-hmm.
up in your face and she's purring and rubbing all over you. And all she wants to do is rub her chin. So she rubs her chin on just about anything. The problem is she knocks things down, when she wants
Mm-hmm.
because she wants to rub her chin so much. Here, here, right here, honey. Like she's rubbing on paper right now. Like I will rub on this paper. Although that's not gonna give you, it's not gonna do your chin. You're not gonna do nothing with your chin that way, honey.
And then at one point it gets kind of annoying, like,
Oh, extremely. Yes, that's exactly. Like it's like, okay, enough. Can I have my hand back, or can you
Mm-hmm.
get
Yeah.
out of my face? And no, you'll knock that over here. No, she's funny though. She's the most spoiled. She is the most lap cat. Like you can get her to lay on you and love on you anytime. So that's kind of cool.
That's nice. I have one cat like that too, and as of right now, reading Chris's comment, saying happy birthday to all the April babies.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It's April. Who's Chris? Chris. I didn't see Chris come in. Oh, she must be
She
on
is
yours.
on my channel.
This is getting confusing.
Yeah, that's the thing with this, having all chants all over.
Mhm.
But it's kind of cool that you'll be able to do it like on both channels. Let's see, we do need ourselves some small little butterfly. Have you figured out what to do?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that creative. I'm gonna use a cat, of course.
Oh, yeah. Let's see, put something there.
Hey, killer.
Oh,
What's up?
hello. Now, I was thinking because of the weekend and everything,
Mm-hmm.
you would never know how many people were either like streaming, because I haven't really seen too many streamers live today.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And, with our stream,
Yeah. We are working the uh Mrs. Gigi gives us uh a prompt every week. Miss, I don't know how often you come with us, but today is animal, no, human. What is it? Personification.
personify, yeah, yeah,
Personified.
uh, an animal or an object.
Look at this. She decided to lay down.
Huh.
Woohoo.
Hmm.
Um,
Let's see here.
Here it is. Here it is.
So,
Pretty girl.
this could be kind of
Hanging out with mommy.
cool. Oh.
Hanging out with mommy.
Is she like with you in the craft room usually, or?
Abby never. She's the one that comes in here the least often. She's never in here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, very seldom. Although this is, I think, the second time this week. I think she was in here on Monday. So I don't think she's feeling well. I think she's allergies are getting her. Her nose is runny.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Your nose is runny. You're sneezing.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
kitty.
Abby. It's that time of year for allergies for humans, and I know about once a year she gets really sniffly and stuff. So I'm wondering. It's kind of hit me the other day. I was like, I wonder if it's just allergies too, because it's not an
Yeah,
all the time thing.
yeah, they can be allergic to all kinds of things. They can even be allergic to humans, or at least I've read.
Yeah. Hi. There we go. There's my human cat.
Hmm. Yeah, let's see. Chris, she says, I try not to invade other schedules. Oh, that's a hard thing. That's why
Oh
I
yeah, that's
stream.
almost impossible. Impossible, Chris.
Let's see,
Really.
early Sundays. That's 8 a.m. Eastern or 7 a.m.
You're just not invading
Central.
anybody that you know. There's if in all honesty, there's always going to be somebody out there on.
Yeah, and the
Mm.
community, or I don't know, because I can say like when I started this whole thing like 5 years ago, the community didn't really, we weren't just a bunch of people that I knew of that really streamed live every day or every other day or so. But now, just within a couple of years, the community has grown extremely. So,
Oh, I used to be told all the time by the community. They were like, "Wow, 5 days a week for 3 hours." Yeah, and now
yeah,
there's quite a few
hmm,
people that do that kind of stuff. I was one of the very, in
yeah,
our circle. Now
yeah, yep.
there's a couple arting circles out there that I don't think people, that hang out with us know about those other
Yeah.
ones because I'm just now really jumping into them and realizing how many stream and yeah, yeah, everything. There's because what I never thought about, there's the knitting community, so you have the
Oh, it
yarn
is.
community, those people, and then the actual painters, like I'm not a painter, I'm mixed media, but I'm talking like there's the oil painters and the acrylic painters that they have their streaming schedule, and it's uh it's been a wow eye-opening on all these people that I didn't even know of, and they have hundreds. And I don't hang out on any of the any crafting. Like, there's nobody in our crafting circle, not even Barb Owens. She
Hmm.
gets what, a little over 100 every time, on
Yep.
her stream.
Yeah.
And but there's well, the Sharp is new to me. She gets a lot. But there's this one lady, she's a junk journal mixed media, and she gets like 300 people in her stream. I can't ever remember her name, and
Oh.
I actually ran into Roy there. It was Roy's first
Oh,
time
you did?
too. And it was so
Uh-huh.
funny because you have 300 people chatting, and we actually caught our names going by. Um,
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
it really was, but I had never seen this person before, but she comes on, I think, once a week and does arts and crafts, or she does her junk journaling, I mean.
Uh-huh.
The other
Oh.
times she does other things. But I mean, she gets hundreds in her chat room.
Hmm.
Oh, I should have colored this first. I'll color it first.
Let's see.
Are we doing
Okay.
something today? I have a journal on standby. We're making our entry into our journal, Miriam. In the
Yep.
we're personificationing human. Oh my goodness, an animal or an
It,
object.
yeah. Mhm. I kind of liked her skirt, so that's why I will go with her. Let's see. And then I don't know. I just looked into it because I've been working on my April journal lately, and you know, my diamond dots or whatever it's called, because I realized I don't really have too much time doing anything nowadays, or at least it feels like it.
That's that working.
Yep, that's the thing.
Working outside of the home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Arr.
Let's see. How in the world? There she is. We are going to kind of cover the whole thing soon. Actually done a little bit of cleaning here. Gotten myself into like for real organizing things. But the thing with that is that when you finally organize, and I haven't really put in any labels on things yet, so I know I have things somewhere.
Yes.
as, as of right now, I don't exactly know where. So
I go through that. Hey, Mary, how you doing?
I don't know if I like it's a black thing there. Do I want to change? I liked. I like the skirt. And so, what are we going for? We are let's see.
Oh my goodness, you cats. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
We're definitely going smaller.
I'm doing well, Mary. Thanks. Well, and like for example, I stopped my 5 days a week, but I'd like to go back to my 5 days a week. But I feel I'm having a little bit of guilt because some people are going at the, they've kind of not taken over my spot, but maybe I didn't know about them before. Because remember when I started when I started streaming, I knew nobody. I didn't know anybody. Like a lot of people hang out on channels and find channels and get to know the channel. I knew like one or two people I watched. That was it. Hello, Nashwa.
Hello, Nashwa. Nice
And
to see you.
so it was
No, me neither.
I
So
decided what was best for me, and I just started streaming. I didn't know I was stepping on anybody's. Not that I think it's stepping on anybody's toes. I hate to put it that way because it's really not. I mean, it's the internet, and it's it is what it is. I mean, YouTube is huge. It's huge. Millions of videos and things are uploaded a day. Millions people. I was watching a thing that was talking about that how big YouTube is. But I would like
bigger
to go
and
back.
bigger.
I would like to start, going back on and but my personal feelings, I feel kind of bad, but I got to get over that. I'm telling anybody this, not just, don't feel bad. We got to get over that because if you're trying to not that I think YouTube's a business for me. It's more of a personal, keeps my mind out of depression. But let's say it was a business.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say your body's a business, and you
Oh yeah.
let's say that your body's a business, and you're going to open up, store. You're going to look around and see, what kind of competition you have, right? But
Mm-hmm.
can do that on YouTube too. And most of the people aren't going to stream to have the exact same thing going on their channel. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to say? Hi, Brenda. So in the reality of it, you could stream at the same time, and you're going to have two different types of content, on there, on your stream. You're not going to have
Yeah.
the same thing going on at the same time,
True.
and you're going
Very
to have
true.
different types of and you can always go to both stores per se, if your body's your store, your business, you can have somebody that comes to one store and go to the next store. You can go to both stores. It's okay. Right? I mean, especially if you like to lurk, I do that. There's a lot of channels that I go and watch replays of that I wouldn't have talked there anyway, so I don't even need you know the nice thing
Mm.
is with my what the heck here? Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm having some. Ooh, no wonder it's not sharpening.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do a lot of my drawing and such, when I'm not in here, I'm usually doing
Oh yeah.
something, I'm sewing or I'm doing something
Mm-hmm.
that I don't share on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
I do
sewing
that
or
too.
whatever it is.
Some things.
Yeah, so usually I'm, listening many a times, like on when I'm not in here and I jump onto somebody's channel, I say hi and stuff, and usually I just fall into lurk 'em. I just go back and because I'm usually have a needle in my hand, or that's hard. That's harder to chat with when you're sewing than if I'm coloring. If I'm coloring, I can just sit down, but when I'm sewing, if you're in the middle of a bullion knot, it's hard to chat.
Yep.
It is.
Definitely is.
So good to see everybody. Good. I'm glad that you were able to make it, Nashua.
Let's see how to cut.
Hmm. Miriam, are you staying safe over there? I know that all kinds of crud is going on. It always ends up being during Holy Week. They get a little crazy over there in Israel. So I hope you're staying safe.
Oh yeah. Definitely hope.
When I seen that they were
Hey,
breaking out, I messaged her and she said it wasn't around her. So that's
well,
good.
that's good. That's really good to know. Seriously, what's going on? Oh, doing. I don't know. Maybe a chicken or two too for
Chicken
this.
would be great. Chicken's crack. Hey, Luna. Chicken's crack. I love watching chickens run. They make me so fun. They just make me laugh.
Oh, they do. I haven't really thought about it before.
How they run. Oh, watch how they run. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
funny. I love it.
yeah. I have seen them, but not in. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Next time you get a chance,
Mm-hmm.
just sit there and watch them. And even if they don't make you laugh, you'll laugh because you'll be like, "How Rebecca thinks this is funny."
Oh, yeah, might be.
I stop in my neighborhood all the time just to watch the chickens. I know, I know. That's the problem about if I go back to living like in the country and like
Mm-hmm.
animals just crack. I love stop. My son, it drives my son crazy because I'll stop and thank goodness this road, our road is a back road, so it's not very busy, and
Mm-hmm.
I often just stop.
Oh, okay.
And then I remember and I look around to make sure there's no cars behind me. But yeah, I just stop. I stopped and videotaped some videotape. There I am again. I recorded. Yes.
No.
Cool. We
Yeah.
had video recorders. We called it videotaping young people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was hi, are you on my are you you're silly. Um I stopped on the way to pick a Gatton and there was some donkeys that they were being so funny. I thought maybe it was a mating thing, but they were both boys, and there's no girls in that area. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
two donkeys in the area, and then some horses. So maybe they were
Uh-huh.
arguing over the horse, but they were being frisky and they were playing.
Mm,
It
yep.
looked like they were playing,
Uh-huh.
and it was so cute. So I grabbed well, I thought I was recording them, but here have you ever pushed the play button and then hit the stop button and was actually
Oh,
recording when you hit after the stop?
yep.
And
Mm-hmm.
then you missed the really good part because you thought you're recording and you hit stop and start recording when you hit the stop button. Or
Yep. Done that too many times, actually.
yes, I was so frustrated. I was like, oh, I mean, I still caught them. It's still you still can see what they're doing, but I didn't get the best part.
I can imagine you. Oh well, yeah. With you being out there trying to get, the perfect photo of or the perfect video or whatever. Mm. Hello, Margaret. Welcome. Happy holidays to you too. Let's see. Is there something? Oh, I wish I had those stamps because both of those are stamp sets. I think the cats there.
Oh, yeah. The,
Hmm.
Delusions, I think that's the
Yep.
one.
Hmm. Let's see. Putting this one in here. Hmm. Hopefully you can. Thinking about adding something else, but I will probably do that on the other part of this, or on this, like having a full spread or whatever.
Did you
Kind
make
of.
a bunny person? Oh, how cute is that?
Yep.
A bunny person.
Yeah. I know, with Easter and everything.
Yeah.
So just putting. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but it kind of works. So we'll just put glue all over.
Need to lay down. Oh, Fred is back. So he's been driving Jughead crazy.
Oh, oh,
Mm-hmm.
is it? Oh, that was like a long time ago, wasn't it? Like a year or
Well,
more?
it's no, it's probably been It's been quite a while since he's been out there. It's not been that long, but it's been quite a while since I've seen him out there. But oh man! And the other day I had the cats on the catio, and
Uh-huh.
I heard Fred, yelling, doing his
Uh-huh.
little walking, and I heard Luna was doing how they cackle, how they go,
Yep, yep, yep.
and
Mm-hmm.
she was out there doing that. That's the first time I've seen her do that.
Oh.
It was she's probably official. We were talking yesterday. I think she's probably officially one now. I don't know her
Yeah.
exact date of birth, but I know when we got her and then what the
Yeah,
vet
probably
told.
because my Luna, she turned one like 2 weeks ago,
Hmm.
and I don't know if they are like the same age.
I think they're very, very close to the same age. I just got Luna early because remember my vet said, "Oh,
Oh, yep,
you're really
yep.
young."
Mm-hmm. Actually, thinking about doing a full spread here, or hmm, making it on this page too would be kind of cute. So I will continue. Where
So
is
I can't get the calendar I was hoping to use done. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and maybe do a video. I think that's what I might do, and then have them linked in the bottom. That's what I think.
Oh, mm-hmm. Oh, the calendar
Or
with all
probably
the.
not a video, a community post.
Oh, yeah.
It just stinks that I work so long on the calendar, and for whatever reason, it's not working for everybody. It's working for some, but not others, and that will be a pain. I don't want to be getting messages. It's not working. It's not working. And I'd
But
rather.
that's
I
strange. Is it because of it being like, you know, shorts? Because YouTube have some, you had an opportunity like to change your channel name to uh, a name instead of the YouTube link, whatever, like,
Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they call it, but it does it have something to do with that, or?
No, no, it has to do with I think it has to do with Google calendars and Android and Apple and
Uh-huh.
computers, because it wasn't even pulling up on my Android. And it's my calendar. So, and I don't want to have to deal with everybody having to go in, and if there's a setting, I just wanted it was clicked on, and
Yep.
it worked. People,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be
Yep.
getting all kind of messages of, it's not working. What am I doing wrong? Or I want to be able to get to it, and I can't get, that
Yeah.
it's hard enough to try. It's going to be, to keep a calendar. So, it's not a easy task to keep all those people in line. Because
Oh, no, no,
I think
definitely.
there's already 2 people on there that I know are not streaming the same times that they had originally given me. So, I'm gonna be getting those kind of messages. I don't mind, I can maybe update it weekly or something, but, I don't mind that at all. But I don't wanna deal with, "Oh, it's not working. What's wrong? Why isn't it working?" That's
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna be IT for everybody.
No, I can't definitely understand that part. I don't know.
Especially when I'm sitting there and I was fighting with it, why am I able to click on it and it pulls up on my computer, and I click on it on my phone and it's not coming up. But wait a second, if I go this way into it, I can see it. Made no sense. Made no sense. And I went into every setting I could think of on Google to Google calendars to see where the setting is, and
Oh, yeah.
if it was my setting or if it was the calendar setting, or it was just okay.
Oh, it was.
Now
I
wait.
can only imagine the mess, like going through all those things, and oh no, 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 no.
Yeah, I finally decided, you know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, that's what. So last week, last weekend, that's what I worked on. Working on. I played with it and tried to get it to work, trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out why, and then I finally, after done with them, because you get frustrated, and it's like, well, for goodness sakes,
Mm-hmm.
then you're smacking yourself. Why'd you volunteer to do this?
Yep.
I don't want it to be like that. I want to do it. I think it's a good thing. I always used to wish that somebody had that, especially when you're starting off and getting to meet people. You don't know who's
Oh,
out there.
absolutely, absolutely.
I still don't know who's all out there. Like I said, I just found out about the art Sharpa, and people are like, "Oh yeah, she's been around forever," and I'm like, "Holy cow! How did I not know about her?" I mean, there's a couple people that I'm not sub to that are huge YouTubers, mainly just because they're huge, and I really am just trying to watch smaller YouTubers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I kind of do too, like support smaller ones. But then,
If I'm looking how
uh,
to do something specifically and I do a search and they come up, well, of course I watch them. But normally when I'm just sitting there for entertainment value, I usually try to watch the
yep,
small YouTubers, give them the
yep,
watch hours and that
yeah,
kind
me
of
too.
stuff.
Definitely me too. So let's see. We're going to put you up there, maybe rearrange the whole thing a little bit.
What's for dinner?
And I have actually no clue. I just thought about it, Um, but then I know that my oldest daughter is preparing something. So,
Ooh. She's not the one that lives with you, right? Is she visiting?
oh yeah, she is. She's visiting.
Nice.
So it's gonna be like a surprise.
Ah. Good. That's good. Is now, does she live in town or does she live outside of town?
Oh, she is like like 10 minutes from.
Oh, very close. I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So does she come over every night for dinner?
No, 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 no,
No?
definitely not.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Definitely not. Just one moment. Nej, jag har
Har du inte sagt det? Men någon har förstört min jävla krona.
Aha. Det här skulle de kunna funka. Oh, sorry. Just had a question from one of the kids.
It's all right. It's okay. It's all good. Being a mom comes first.
Yep. It does. Let's see if we can make this work. So what are we thinking of here? What are we going to do? Bunny
They're laying here.
and the friend or something else.
Find stuff on your desk and use it. Let's see. I hear you, Luna.
I was
And he
like, oh, I can
go
hear her too,
around
and then realized it was my own kid inside the door.
it.
Oh, that was so strange.
Everybody's still there in the chat room. My chat is
Yep,
dead.
they are.
I think
Oh,
Fridays there must be people that that stream other than us, which I'm sure there are. But our Friday chat room is always so quiet.
oh, it is. I know.
It's like
I know.
I don't know what it is, but they're quiet.
Yep. Oh, Heather, hello.
Oh, hey, Heather. Excellent. Heather, have you been here before? I don't recognize your name. I'm going to be embarrassed when she's like, yeah, this is my 6th time. I can't remember who it is.
Yeah. Otherwise, we could sing anyways. It's kind of fun to sing.
If we can sing, you just want me here to sing.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it? Mina. No, not Mina. She tries to get me to sing all the time.
Yeah, why not? Singing is fun.
Singing is fun. That's why I do it. I have Jug taking a bath behind me.
Oh, okay.
And then Luna, she's exploring. She's like, I love this room. There's so much stuff I can get into. So many places to go and see. Knock over.
Oh, yep, definitely. That's why I I don't know if I will be able to do it this weekend, but the next couple of weekends I will like reorganize everything, putting it into boxes, organizing it because of the all the kittens are in here. They love to be in here, but they knock things over all the time. And oh, yep.
Especially since I have this way of doing stuff just perfectly. Just perfectly. Yes, right. And Janet, you're right. And Dana tries to get me to stop. Oh, what are you doing, Luna? Maybe I can reach those papers now. Hey, thank you, Luna. These prompts fell the other day and I couldn't reach them, and she just jumped up and knocked them. Just great. Look at that.
Oh.
There you go. You actually helped, Luna. Good job. I don't know what she's doing back there. Probably not the safest place for her back there, but
Oh no, probably
what can you do? What can you do? She's a cat.
See what to do now for this thing over here.
Oh, Heather, the cat walked over and muted the singing. I've had that happen. I now have learned how to lock my keyboards.
Oh, okay, you have.
I guess Heather's trying to say she needs me to sing to her.
Oh, yep.
That's what that's
Let's
about.
do that.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 Heather Nolan. Hi, Heather. There's your song. Now, don't tell me the cat. Don't come in here next time and say, oh, the cat walked over it. I'll know. I'll know. I'll know what you're doing.
And then I will say in Swedish, välkommen, which means welcome. But that's only on Fridays. Get that Swedish welcome to.
Show us. She was up there getting those. I have necklaces. Those are craft necklaces right there that I use for crafting. And she was, oh, well, she's doing something over there. I don't know. She's doing something, guys. Something. Hi, Teresa. How are you, honey? How you doing today? Oh, and I was being too quiet this time. Oh my goodness.
What?
There's no way. I'm never too quiet. I know you're making stuff up. That's scaring you, Luna. It's okay. You didn't like it. You want to come sniff it? It's okay. It's okay. She jumped out and running out of the room when she heard that.
Oh.
I didn't think about that. Sorry, little Miss Luna. Maybe these could be the hill of flowers. Your hills are alive with the sound of flowers.
Oh, I love that movie. Like, oh, I've seen it so many times.
Me too. Every I think it was fall. It used to come on the fall on like the Disney Channel. Not well, I guess it wasn't Disney, but I think it was every fall. That's what, for some reason it's. Uh-oh,
Yep.
said something. I'm
Back
ready.
to balcony.
Oh no.
Now I need red. Do we have that?
I wanted to open the media page.
This thing out. Creating ourselves a little Easter themed scene here. So I haven't really looked into the streams that you and Beth are doing lately. So what have you been up to? Doing clays and things, or
No, we made a rabbit. Made
a painting, or
no, it's paper piecing, and then I like inked on it with ink, and I did that yesterday.
cute.
Yeah, and then some paintings and
seriously,
some magazine play. But I think Saturday we're gonna. Hopefully, I feel well enough. We'll get back into some play. Here's some of my clay that I got baked. My sheep.
Ooh, yum.
And my cat. My cat got baked. It needs whiskers.
Cute.
So I did some hearts. So these I'm probably going to use on like a I'm going to paint these. I just had tons of brown, so I'm going to paint these. They're not going to stay brown. Shannon's like, I really don't like the brown color, and I'm like, well, I don't have that much polymer clay in different colors. I have quite a bit of polymer clay, just not a lot of colors. And these I'm going to use on the front of a I'm going to paint. And that's the nice thing about polymer clay is you can paint it. And like these are the two different colors. But I got all kinds of I got this whole bag of new stuff to make. So I'm ready to play with. Look at this cute little snail mold I got.
Oh wow.
So I got those I want to play with. So yeah, I've got a bird here. I covered a button. I thought that, look at that. That's neat. I made that whatever it's called, design. So yeah, I got a really cute. These are my most recent, and then I have the other one that that y'all have seen that done too. So yeah, that's
you can do literally whatever you like with with a clay like that. So
yeah, right, exactly. Thanks, Janet.
again. Adding in a little more of the purple. The tricky thing with napkins, you have to get all the backings, all of the 2 layers or whatever usually are. Oh, what are you using? That's looking really
These
cute.
are
Yeah.
they were sitting on my desk, so I was like, well, because I was gonna stencil, but these are laying here and they're very Eastery, bright colors. So I thought, what the heck? I'll throw these down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything else to do with them. I think they were in a Happy Mail, so I don't have them planned to do anything else. And here we go. Oh, well, I got all kinds of wrinkles. Yeah.
And
You don't
add something like that. It's a little bit better with double, like a spread.
Bye, Becky. Have fun.
Bye. Let's see, what's this number?
Bye, Sylvia. Thanks for coming.
Happy Easter.
Yes. Happy Easter, Becky. Happy Easter, everybody that's in the chat. If you don't say bye when you leave, Happy Easter. Because you don't have to say bye. I appreciate you, but I'm not gonna judge you. Not today.
I would say not ever, but sometimes I don't know.
Well, I can't promise you that.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, I say that I won't, but I can't promise. Who knows what the world will bring me?
Yeah, true.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Janet.
See if we can get this thing. There are so many things to prepare for tomorrow, I feel. And then, because it's good, what was it, like Good Friday?
Yeah.
It's the nighttime for me, almost. Not, it's dinner time soon. And that, I've realized when streaming or doing things, I'm, preparing for evening, things for the kids or dinner or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. I'm not in the same time zone.
Yeah.
Because I tend to forget about it sometimes.
Yeah. Well, when you sent me that message about streaming tomorrow, I had not gone to sleep that night yet, so I was still thinking it was. And I was like, we don't stream on Thursdays. What is she?
Yeah, I thought
And
so,
you
yeah.
never really sent anything before, so I was like, did we plan to stream together? You had me all confused because, of course, it was 3:00 in the morning to me too. I was kind of tired.
Yeah, I thought about it when sending him, like, oh, I should have written, like Friday, of course, or something, or in parentheses or whatever.
I figured it out after you said that. I was like, or after I read it a couple of times, I was like, oh, she's, oh, the time change. It's probably, mid-morning to her. So it's not like it's a odd thing to be asking about tomorrow.
I was actually at work, so. See, I need a little bit more of some white paper.
Happy Passover. Oh, and sorry to, well, I think, Candy, do you celebrate both like you do with Christmas?
That will mean a lot of celebration. She answered us. I don't know if she has. She's in the background there listening.
It's Candy. Candy celebrates. I know she celebrates Hanukkah and Christmas because she has a mixed family, blended, mixed. I don't know what's correct when it comes to religion, but
oh yeah. I think it's fun to have a mix of something like that, to be able to celebrate all different kind of things throughout the year.
I love to learn about all different. I am very open-minded with so many things, but with religion for sure, I love to learn about everybody's religion. I don't have to agree with you, and I don't expect you to agree with me, but I sure do want to learn about it because I want to, respect your, your faith and, the things that you, and like Candy has taught me a lot about Judaism. Is that correct? Is that
One thing, I love to watch all of those, and I don't know if that's a thing, like 90 Days Fiance on.
Oh yes,
TLC.
Shannon got me to watch those. I don't watch them current. I watch some of the old ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and I find it really fun because I'm watching one right now where most of the shows are like American meeting up with other people throughout the world and then bringing them to America.
Yes.
But this show that I'm watching right now is the other way around.
I just seen that they were doing that. Yes. Yeah. I haven't caught it, but I seen the advertisement that they said like they were making a big deal, and now it's like what you just said, and I bet you that's pretty funny.
Yeah. That's really interesting to see.
I mean, of course, a lot of it's for TV, I mean,
yeah, definitely. But
I bet you a lot of the same stuff, though, people truly do go through.
Oh, yep.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
Yep, absolutely.
The difference in cultures, I think, would be so hard.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes impossible, I think. that's why I don't think you see it as often as, not, because
Uh-huh.
it's such a heck, being in the same culture, it's hard enough to keep a relationship
Oh,
together.
yep, definitely. Yeah, but
Guys,
it's
I'm looking for words. I'm so picky about what words, and that's why you don't see me doing anything.
oh, I think I have the same word she that you have.
Oh, I'm sure we probably all do, right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, your English comes from TV, and I understand. Well, sure, yeah. Well, I figure it out, or I pretend that I understand. How about that?
Yeah. Kind of like what I
Marianne,
do too.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm surprised sometimes that you understand my sarcasm. That's one of the hardest things is I'm sarcastic, and I know some countries don't really have that. So I know that can be an issue sometimes with I've ran into it. I have ran into
What
that issue
have you?
of yes, I have. And and unfortunately, I didn't know the person well enough that I couldn't I didn't have any way to contact them. That's the one thing about YouTube is you don't have any way to contact the person. It's probably a good thing for safety reasons, but I wanted to be able to, touch base and, try to explain myself. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because I do have sarcastic, which I'm glad that Mrs. Gigi, you get it, or even if you don't get it, I think that you don't take me personally if I do say something out of line.
Oh, no, no, no. No, nothing
Because
like that. Mm-hmm.
because I sometimes forget that, not all the people followers are not English speaking, and maybe they don't understand a sarcastic thing that comes out of my mouth. But then, I have to remember, well, not everyone, even people that understand sarcasm don't understand me all the time. So
Oh,
Miriam,
Miriam says that sarcasm is
I
her
think
her
Miriam,
middle
you said something
name.
like that when we
Yeah,
first
that's.
met. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, just reading the comment there.
Yeah, I mean, I think when we first met, she said something like that. She said, and I was like, oh, good, that works then.
You can't really take life too serious. It's boring.
Yes, for sure.
But I can totally understand, with coming from different countries and different cultures, and that's a little bit tricky sometimes.
This kind of works. Nice girl from good home. She sounds like a pet, and she's a pet cat. So that works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to tone it down, Heather. Oh, don't ever do that. But
See, I
you.
get to know. I also have ADHD and tend to ramble. Heather, I've been thinking more and more recently if because of course the age, I never got tested and stuff. I would definitely diagnose myself. I have to because I go from one subject to the next subject, forget what I'm talking about, and it's gotten worse with the meds I'm on now. I'm not gonna lie. I do blame how bad it's gotten with meds. But when I was this way when I was a kid, and it used to always get me in trouble in school, and that I can't.
Oh,
You are at 47. Well,
what? Oh,
maybe
yeah.
I need to go
Mm-hmm.
get diagnosed and be like, what is wrong with me?
Oh, I can definitely understand that, Heather. Mm-hmm.
Made your whole life. Yes, well, that's what I'm saying. Heather, I've been doing some research for my son because I think my son I think he may have a very slight touch of autism or ADHD. I've been doing a lot of reading lately, and just so many of the traits of autism he has,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
the
That's
the one that they used to call Asperger's.
that. Mm-hmm.
That's if I was to, which I play a doctor on YouTube, I'm not really, but if I was to diagnose him, just the more and more I looked at him as everything, and I never let him be tested. I never wanted him to be tested because I didn't want him to have ever an excuse for whatever it was as a kid. I was raised in the 80s. You didn't get
Mm-hmm.
diagnosed unless there was really
Like a severe,
an issue.
really,
Right.
yeah.
We were,
Mm-hmm.
something was wrong. We got whacked upside the head or something and told, straighten up, behave, sit still, and you found your own ways to cope with that kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which Heather, you're kind of an 80s kid too. So, you're probably understanding that why we weren't diagnosed. And nowadays, they even diagnose the slightest bit of stuff, and I didn't want that to be a reason why the school could put him into a special class or remove him.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
That's
I
kind of
remember
that's
that. Grateful. I
sad.
remember that. Hi, by the way, how you doing? Yes, the misusing it so too. Yes, I remember that back in the day when you could message a YouTuber. Yeah. Which,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it is kind of a dangerous thing, because there are some crazies out there that will send cops to your house. And, if they're willing to do that, then they're willing to, abuse things. But here's mine.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my cat person that says, nice girl from good home. She's
Ooh,
up for, she's
cute.
up for adoption. She does dishes and uses the litter box.
All you have to ask.
You could,
Yep.
what more could you ask for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is my version, like an Easter inspired.
Here, let me make you big so we can really see it.
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, look at that. Look at the bird on the guy. I couldn't see that. That's great. He looks like the bird from Leghorn. What's the it was a Looney Tune cartoon.
Uh-huh. Okay, I
Um,
have no
you know what I'm
clue.
talking about?
No.
Froghorn, Leghorn. That,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I remember now. Yep.
yeah.
I can definitely see the similarities.
Cute. I like it. It looks really good.
Oh,
Looks
thank you,
really
thank
good.
you. So do yours.
Here's mine. Put your adoption paperwork in if you're interested. I'll send a cat box along. I have plenty of them. I'll send one home with them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, cute.
What's next? Are you going to do a journal entry or do you need to
Oh,
go with it being a
no,
holiday?
I have no nothing. I could do several hours today, so
Yeah.
I don't really have anything planned.
Oh, do you want to do
Uh,
something else? I mean, is there something you would like to do together, or do you want to do your entry? I don't care. Comes with a cat patio? No, Miriam, those are too hard to build. You have to do that yourself.
yeah, yeah.
You're lucky you're getting the cat box. I was just throwing that in to be nice. You have to buy your own litter.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you, ma'am. What do you want to do? I'm up for anything. Yeah.
Um, I was actually looking into the 365 book the other
Oh,
day.
let's do it. That's such a good idea. Which color? We're doing the green one, right?
Yep.
It's all.
See, I'm just gonna get
You
it.
know what? Third year's the charm. Mrs. Gigi, we'll get this done eventually. We're gonna get this book done.
See, where in the world have I put it? Now
So if
I'm
y'all
thinking
don't
about it.
know, Mrs. Gigi and I started this
Seriously.
book this would
Gonna
be the
have
third
to.
year. So over 2 years ago or 3 years. How does that count? Anyways, we started this.
I. Yep.
I think we're one of the ones that started the whole deal together, right? I don't know, but maybe not. In art, there's never a beginning of anything. You want the one that cleans itself, the cat box? The one you want me to send you mine? My cat box that cleans itself? It's so nice, especially now that I cleaned it like I was supposed to do every month that I wasn't doing for 2 years. Works
Oh, yep.
great. works like it's brand new.
Is it working like usual now, or?
Yes, it went. It's working perfect. It's excellent. There isn't any because there was getting to be like a little bit of a dirty smell, and I was like, oh well, this really for what I paid for this, but it was all because I didn't maintain it like I was supposed to.
Whoops.
But now, yeah, it's right back to working like a charm.
So I found my little book here, and we need a number. There's a lot of
Well, I have
pages.
here. I got the pages. Remember, I got here we go. Pick a number that's not marked. Here we don't have a lot of the late numbers. There we go.
Anyone, pick a number. Pick a number.
That's not marked off. We can finish this book, maybe.
Yeah.
Somebody, when I actually mentioned this on Best Channel last night, the 365 books, and somebody said it doesn't say 365 days in a row.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Now we have 106.
Let's see, have we done that one? I don't know.
Wait.
You have?
I don't know if that's already there. Yeah, I have. I don't know why it's not marked. But what's it say? Draw the horizon.
I'll have to mark mine.
Yeah, this one is done. I don't know when I did it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I have this one, and then this one I started last year. So this where I'm on the second year working this. I decided not to try a third year to get the drawing one because I now have two.
Yeah, oh yeah.
167, Janet says. Let's try 167. Ooh, that one's not done. What was that, 107 or 106? 106.
Oh, wow. This could be fun.
Okay. Do you want to read it in your language or you want me to read it?
If I read it, nobody will understand, but of course I can do it.
I guess I got, you know what, girl, sit back. I got this. Okay. Sit by an object. I've chosen a vase of flowers by choosing anything that interests you. Oh, but choose. Hold on. I don't have I can't read it very good like that. Draw in 4 different ways. Draw in. Okay. Hold on. I can read about it. You should have just read it in Swedish. It would have made more sense. Okay, let me start over. Sit by an object. I've chosen a vase of flowers, but choose anything that interests you. There we go. Draw it in 4 different ways. First, use a colored outline. So first do it in just outlining it. Then use blocks of color. Then perhaps try a stylish version. Finally, combine all of them into 4 drawings.
Ooh.
Using elements you like from each of the 3 things. So you draw it, you do a basic outline, and then you do one without outlines. So outline and then one without outlines. And then what was the third one it says to do?
Combined all of those.
This one is like a stylish. So you take it and make it stylish. And then the 4th one is the combined. So this one's outline, no outline, stylish, and then make it your own. Does that make sense? And you don't have to have the book to play.
The best part of it is, okay.
I tried that Grateful years ago with my cat, and I tried it with the cat that I thought was the smart one. I had no luck. I had no luck with them doing it. It would have been nice because at that time I had 9 cats, and it was like a lot of litter that I had to take care of. All right, so now
I can only imagine 9.
Yes, I had 9 indoor cats. Yes, it was. Yeah.
Was it like a rescue center type thing, or?
No, I was the dang rescue. It started off with, yes, I rescued a mom and her 3 kittens, and we were going to keep one. We were gonna keep the mama because she was kind of feral, and one of the kittens and get rid of the other 2. And we couldn't. We couldn't get rid of the kittens. They were just
Uh-huh.
we had to bottle feed them because we didn't catch the mama for a week. So
Oh, okay. Oh, little
and then we
things.
rescued another cat, and then that's kind of how we got Luna. I
Yeah.
afraid
Mm-hmm.
she was gonna get
Yeah.
killed, and so kind of same thing back then, but it turned into 9. But yeah, they kind of rolled the roost. Okay, I need something it says something that you like, right? Which of course has to be a cat, but I'm looking for like a cat something. Hmm. What did you choose?
I have my coffee cup right here, in, at the side of the table. So
Oh,
that's kind of
mine
what
was
I'm.
too difficult. My one was too difficult. Okay, so there has to be something like right here. Something right here. I have like 5,000 different things right here. What about I tell my daughter just because they made a new home doesn't mean you are the new home. Someone else can also provide that. Yes, Pam.
Oh yeah.
I was just afraid with the ones that were here. I know these are country folk, so I can see them just letting them. Oh, this is what I was. Beth was working on her eggs, and I looked all over my desk for this yesterday to show my egg that I made last year, and I knew I had seen it.
Oh,
Well, I
cute.
found it. I found it today, not yesterday. And I told her that. I said, I'll find it. I just won't find it right now. All right. Well, I'm going to use something simple. I'm going to use the design from my business. I'm going to use the cat that's on my design. That's pretty simple. I need colors.
So,
I don't think that's very fair because I've already done that. But
what was it, like blobs of color?
yeah.
I don't know. Hello, Dave. Welcome,
Hey, Dave,
welcome.
have you been here before? Dave, oh yeah, it's been a while, Dave. How you doing? What the?
I'm like, Sadie, no, you haven't been here
Oh my
before.
goodness. Oh, it's supposed to be an outline. I'm covered it in. That is some horrible. Okay, blobs of color.
Let's see, maybe this one.
I downloaded a new theme on my phone, so now instead of like my normal notification sounds, it's this real pretty fairy bells like.
Oh, that was the thing that I just heard.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so different and nice. It's kind of it's like why haven't I? It's so much more calming than my other.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. You were meant to, for this third one.
I'm calling this my scribble.
All into watercolors, which is not that good for this paper. So
Oh, it came with fairy dust. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's exactly. Yeah, fairy dust.
and then combined all of those.
Do you have working trucks working? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it's the vacuum cleaner right here beside me, so
Okay.
that's why it.
Whoops. Vacuum cleaner. Okay.
Yep. I have this little Mr. Robot going all over the house right
Oh,
now.
that's right. Yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
It's really nice. Really, really nice. You have it scheduled, and then you have really don't have to do anything because we have it mops, and it's one of those that you don't really have to do
Yeah.
anything
I
but
had one and it kept getting
empty
stuck.
the can once a week, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. 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 I kept getting because I had my rug and stuff is not in the best. Not rug, my flooring between my living room and my kitchen is not the best. So it kept getting stuck right there. And so we just decided we got rid of it. I need to buy one. It was an older one. It was like probably a 6-year-old one, and it didn't have where you could set it up to where it doesn't go to certain areas. It was older than that. I need one that you can set
No.
up that it can't go into certain areas
Oh, yep.
so that
Hmm.
yeah, so that it doesn't get caught like that. Because it would, it'd get caught and then it would be worthless, you know?
Hmm.
Especially if I was sitting there watching TV and I'd have to get up to go.
Yep. Oh no, you don't want that. You want to just have it
Mhm,
figure it out the whole thing by itself, so you don't
mhm.
need
Especially
to
then
do
the
anything.
knowledge is there, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, there's capability. So I've been trying to, that's money. When I make it rich, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, that's the thing. We actually invested in one because we felt like we really, really needed.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's kind of how I felt with my bed. Finally, it was like, okay, it's time to, and it's called, before I just buy a bed. Now it was time to invest in a bed. And that's,
Hmm.
wasn't just what I could afford. I actually bought what I needed. And that's kind of with that. Once I can invest, I like that. I like that word that you use. Yeah. Once I can invest, I'll be able to get one. And it will
Yeah, but
come. It'll be the next, because I know we're needing a vacuum. Our Dyson is kind of every time Shannon uses it, she has to clean it all out. So it's getting
oh
to the
yeah.
point where I think she's getting frustrated with it, and it's going to be time to get one. So maybe I
Hmm.
can talk her into a robot. But I think we're going to need a regular and a robot. I mean, we have a lot of cat hair going on.
Hmm. Oh yeah. We do too, but we have it scheduled twice a day. So
Yeah,
we have like with four cats and the dog.
mhm.
So we have it, and then of course we don't really have too many rugs and things like that, but it has
Yeah.
a specific like function that it gets like deeper into the rug if you put it on that setting and things like that. So
Which brand did you get? Which do you know?
it is I don't know if it's even available like in the US, like it's Robo Rock. And it has a mop function and
Oh, nice.
a
Okay.
station where you don't really have to do anything. The
Yes.
station has both water and where it empty itself, so you don't have to do anything for once a week or so.
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I've seen those that have the both functions.
And it really was, it was an investment because we were so tired, um, with everything going, kids in school, both of us working, and all the things in our family and around everything. So we were like, we have to invest in that thing.
Mhm. That's good. See, I bet I would be a better housekeeper too because I'd have to keep more things off the floor too, you know? Um, because it can't do its job if you have all kinds of stuff on the floor. So
Oh, yeah, that's true.
it make me put stuff away maybe a little bit better. My sister just has the basic one and she really likes it. Now, she still has to sweep um because her house is kind of like mine. It's an older house, so she still
Mm-hmm.
has her flooring is not all completed. She has new flooring in her living room, but into her den it gets stuck. So a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times, it doesn't always do all the job, but with her work, and like you said, she thought it was a good investment because she she was it was never getting done. The kids started to get older where that was their chore and they weren't getting that.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing this or doing that. And, we're out of the house more often. And so she just
Yep.
invested in the basic one. And I think it's helped her out a lot because my sister stresses over everything. We are so opposite. It's so funny. I don't stress over stuff like that. It's like, well, if my floor didn't get done, it's so weird. Raised by the same people, but we're so
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
My mom was never worried. That's so funny. My mom was never worried about keeping the house tip top. It was like she had better things for us to be doing than if we went out on a Saturday and did stuff instead of stayed home and cleaned or whatever, where
Mm-hmm.
at some family, oh no, Sunday is church day and then we come home and clean. I can't hang out that day. And it's like, what? Okay. It was like a known thing that that's what they do.
Oh,
They got their
okay.
chores and stuff done on Sunday. It was my neighbors. I remember that. That was the day that they did their stuff. They'd come home and I guess church day isn't relaxed day. It was it was their day to get stuff done, but that's how they did it. Maybe it was a way that the parents kept the kids at home. That might have been
Oh,
that,
yeah, probably.
but because they never had that many chores. They did there. I used to go over there and help them do their chores because I didn't have anything else to do, so I'd go over there and help them clean.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello, Janice. Sorry, I just saw Janice coming on my channel.
Which Janet?
Janice Grimes.
Oh, Janice. Hi, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Over there we're streaming
Oh,
to both channels, so glad that you're in here. Glad that you're over on Mrs. Gigi's channel. Yeah, if you're in here, you need to drop your channel,
oh yeah, I can do that.
Mrs. Gigi. If
Mm.
you're not subbed to Mrs. Gigi, we're streaming on my channel. We're on my channel streaming to Mrs. Gigi's channel. So if you are not a member of Mrs. Gigi and you've enjoyed yourself today, make sure you're subbed to Mrs. Gigi's channel also. On Fridays, we do both channels, but she has her time on, what are you streaming now? Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays on my own channel, 1:30 Eastern Standard.
She does Friends Day on Wednesdays, where
Yep.
she invites a friend to come on, and like we're doing this we're dueling.
Let's see, combining all of the the three. I don't know.
Let's see if I can find. Nope. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can find the old date in here. 1/6/21. That's probably the oldest one I have, right there, that we did together. 1/6/21.
Ooh, was it that? Oh, have we done this book for so? I have no clue.
We started at we started
Oh,
January
yeah, that's
21,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
There's
21. I
1/12/20.
have.
Oh wait, 1/12/20. Wait a second. 1/12. We've done this since 20. So yeah, this is a third year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah, number 7 was 1/12/20.
And now 23. Wow, that's now 21. I have a whole bunch of 21, 30. Huh. And what was this?
I mean, unless I dated that wrong.
This was strange.
Maybe I dated that wrong. Maybe it was supposed to be 21.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
These
Because
are all 21s, and that's the only one that's 20. So.
Yeah, I have a couple, but I remember doing my book a little bit, late, like 20, like November, December. I bought this one to start in January 21, but I started it a little bit earlier on my own channel.
Yeah. Yep.
What was that? I put a little thing here. I need to look. Oh, yeah, that's.
What was the number we just did? I've already lost it.
167. 167.
Yeah, the circle ones are ones you did by yourself that I knew about. We went through and it's been a journey. It's been fun, actually.
Have you finished yours with Beth?
Oh no. No.
Yeah, because I remember you were really working with that book. Yeah.
Well, Beth was doing it every time she streamed, and I was only streaming with her on Thursdays. And I never, and sometimes she'd do 2 or 3 pages. So.
It's a whole bunch of fun things in here if you really look into it. But
some of them have been really, really fun. Some of them have just been like, do I have to do this? This was one of my I was going to say, this was one of my very first ones, design a t-shirt. And that was on 1/21. So I remember.
Yeah.
Pink, purple shirt.
Oh, I've actually used some fabric in here too. Oh, no, I have to glue those. And I designed a pair of trousers.
Can I have a piece of your chocolate cake? No, it's my cake. No, it's our cake. Ooh, look at that page. That was fun.
Ooh. I don't know. Have I done that one? Oh, yeah. You get a little bit inspired by your own things, you know.
Yeah, for
This is
sure.
and this is the flowers I just saw you
Oh
like that
yeah.
look through there.
Did you do that on 10/7?
Yep.
October? Yeah, we
Yeah,
must.
we did it together.
Oh, definitely. This book, it would definitely be something to grab and look through for inspiration because
And sometimes it's a little bit of, some strange things.
yeah, that we've done. Yeah, yeah. Like I have this. I drew a bong.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a puppy for sale. This was a fun one. This one I made into a trash can. And this one,
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I
that was
have it
fun.
over. I remember doing
I
that.
don't have the date on that. If you have a date on that.
Oh, that was on my son's birthday. Puppy for sale.
I have.
And that was
What
March
did you?
20,
What? Oh, you put
26th.
pottery in yours. What's your? This is a refrigerator on yours, right?
Yep, it is. March 26th, 2021.
That's fun.
Yeah, this is it Janice was asking, this is 365 days of art in English, is it?
Yes.
What's the name? Because I have the Swedish version and it says create 365 creative days in Swedish. So
Mhm.
when thinking, you could, of course, do one each day, but do you really? Like, no, it's just
This
looking at.
it would be kind of neat to have on your maybe at work. If you worked in an office during your lunch hour or 30 minutes, you could sit and do a page, to let your mind go from your work. You know what I mean? It would be kind of
Hmm.
neat to have there on your desk at work that you could pull out and work on if you had a real stressful work because it would take you away from that stress for the 30 minutes or whatever.
Oh, Jenny says she needs a little push and creativity. There are different, or I would say there are, is it 4 or 5 books? Um, but I'm thinking they are kind of similar, all of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they all, yeah. I have so many, and actually, I have 4 books sitting out in my mailbox right now. We didn't get our mail yesterday that I ordered that are. So when I go next time I'm live, see what my new ones are, and we're gonna see how those are. Because yeah, they're all so different, but then they all kind of work the same. They all kind of give you prompts, and all the prompt. I mean, there can only be so many prompts. In all honesty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I found from all the books that I'm more of a book collector than a
Oh, you
book
are?
user. I'm more of a book collector than a book user. Let me see if I can reach these ones that are sitting down here.
If you only have like a couple of minutes to create something, this is really, really fun. But I don't know. It has taken us 3 years and we haven't really finished it. So, for instance, this took, of course, a little bit longer because I used paper, small little tiny pieces of paper creating this. But
Oh, they're not in here. I wonder where I moved all those books. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe I put them up there on my bookshelf that I can't reach. I'm also known for buying the same thing over and over again because I can't
Oh,
find
you,
it. Yeah.
you, yeah, it's kind of like me too. I don't really remember what I have and what I don't have, so I tend to buy different things.
So you buy it again, and then you're like, wait a second, this looks really familiar. I should have this book. But for the life of you, you can't find it anywhere. And then, of course, it's kind of like that egg. You run into it when you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vladimir, how
Oh,
are you?
hello.
Oh, well, I know that I have like this expand. I have a couple of who did is it who oh Barbara Owens, is that her these her
Oh,
cards?
yep, that's hers.
I don't have the whole set. Somebody sent me this. And I have this one too unplugged.
Oh, I love cards like that, Heather. Art out of the box. I love prompts, like all kinds of prompts, really.
Oh,
And I love making it as I go rather than having like 5 prompts or 10 prompts
yeah,
and
you like
create
doing the
something.
like I like doing the prompts. Do the prompt and then pull the next one. Do the prompt because it makes you think. Are we
Yep.
doing that page? Did you pick a page?
No, I
No.
did not.
Do you want
We
to do
could
another one, or
definitely.
does any of them? Did anyone? I mean,
We can definitely do another one. Pick a number. Pick a number. Any number.
pick a number, any mana. And if it's calligraphy, we'll skip it because
Oh, yep.
I'm not good at it, and I think Mrs. Gigi and I both agree that we can just skip those.
But I
I
kind of
tried it
feel like
before.
you could if you like, because it's easier at the beginning of the book and it gets harder and harder, and at the end you're meant to write a letter in calligraphy. So if you're that type of person that likes those, 200. Let's see, Janice, 200. So we're here at the back. Have we done that? Oh, yep, we've done, or at least I've done
Ooh,
it.
look how pretty it is too. We need another number. I used pencil shavings.
Oh yeah, I remember. And then I remember saying, "Oh no," one of those things that you really can't throw away. And now I have to save that one too.
Oh, I'm so the
I
one thing you could
remembered.
actually get rid of, and I made you keep it because
Yeah. And Pam says number 18.
Let's see what that one.
Oh, I haven't done that one.
Either color in the fish.
That's a nice one.
All right. I was going to use markers, but it leaks through so much. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use pencils since I have them out here.
I find that it's easier to use pencils too, especially in this type book. So we'll go. I use these. For those interested, I have this little box. 36 colors. Oh, I definitely need to sharpen these. I just have to look into, Janet said 166. I didn't really look into what that was, but I have to at the end of this. So color them any way you like. And the fun thing about, doing a thing like this, you don't really have to just use colors and pencils and watercolor or acrylics. You can do like we done here, like with fabric or, other paper piecing and things, you can do it however you like.
We've been pretty creative with the different things.
But then again, it is, sometimes it's easier to just, go with color pencils.
Oh, I should have did this rainbow, like a rainbow trout. Do you have trout in Sweden?
Oh, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, this is definitely not going to be any realistic type fishes for me anyway.
Well, I was actually going to make him rainbow, so I don't think that's real realistic.
Me and isn't there a fish that's actually, I don't know about the name there, but I kind of, is there a fish called rainbow, like an actual? No,
Yeah, it's a rainbow trout. That's like that's.
No, that is that.
Yeah, and the fin, like when you hold this, he's they
Yeah, because
shimmer.
it's really like shiny and rainbowy type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't come out. They look like a brown and stuff, but they're if the sun hits their fin, the scales, that's the word, scales. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
They will.
Yeah, I've seen those. We have those in Sweden too.
Stop it. This is one of my cheaper. Oh no, this isn't.
Do we have any focus here?
Was that a sneeze?
It was. I was about to laugh really loud. Seriously, that was my husband.
Holy moly, husband! Wow.
Yeah.
Although that's one of those sneezes that feel good. So.
Yeah.
So it probably felt really, really good. Sometimes when I let one out like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but that was that like came from my toes, and it felt really good. Sorry about all that. Usually online, I try to keep them, quiet. If it comes up, I try to, be polite with it. But sometimes you just, gotta let it go.
Yep. I'm one of those that are easily scared by, things like that. Yeah, my husband, he usually loves to scare me with, things like those like sounds. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Me and my daughter, we are the same with that.
Watch out, the older you get, you'll start peeing yourself.
Oh, yeah.
The scares. I being disabled now, I don't have to worry as much about that because, I do it anyways. But I know in my family that is a common thing once you start getting older. I mean, I think a lot of, unfortunately, us women do have that, but coughing and sneezing and stuff. But it is very common to start happening in your 40s and early 50s. It starts, and forget it when you get.
Yep, I can only.
My grandma's always told us, always carry an extra pair of underpants in your purse. That's what she used to tell us.
Oh, okay. But that actually
My
was a
grandma's
good
such a
sentence.
hoot. She's,
Mhm.
she's the one that told me about the red, So yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
definitely,
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
she's definitely.
Oh, now we got a
Born
comment
in the
or something.
30s and all that. Hi, Dan. Happy Friday.
Oh, hello.
Dan's the
Happy
fish man. Dan's the
Friday.
fish man. I love it. He lives in England. I guess what's the northern England? Oh, up there by. I think that's him. He lives up there by
This is like
Scotland.
Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Has a thick
Ooh.
accent when you hear him talk. I have a real hard time understanding some of the British accents, but you have to really concentrate.
Oh, yeah. It could be like Scottish. Could be kind of like hard to understand sometimes,
Yeah.
especially up in the small little villages and things like that. But I don't know, depending on whom I'm speaking to,
Mm-hmm.
because I have all of you friends over there in the US and then in England and in Australia, and so depending on.
All the different accents that we get to listen to
Yep.
on
Mm.
YouTube. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And for instance, like now, I don't know. Now my husband just messaged me something, and then I suddenly, I my thought was in English, and I actually answered him in English. But I don't know. It's just
Where your
a
brain
little bit
goes.
strange sometimes with all the languages.
I think that I can't imagine my brain. That's one I think what I have the problem with is getting that to think in other languages. I can't think in another language to be able to say what I'm thinking.
No,
So that's
the
why I
thing
think
is
I
when.
have to break that habit so that I can maybe I would love to. I can't remember. I was watching something that was talking about learning another language, and there's like I think listening to it, I
Mhm.
have Hebrew, Spanish, English accent. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Oh
thing
yeah,
is
Miriam, I
like.
have to really listen to you yeah. Not that that's a bad thing, but I can't I have to listen if I really want to know what you're talking about. I have to listen to you where, if I'm listening to another English person, I just have, American.
Yeah,
If
it
I'm
could be
listening to
hard,
another
and
American English, but if I'm like listening now, Janet Nash, she's very, very clear. I can understand her, but like Secret Blackburn, and if I watch Dan or who else do I listen? Oh, there's Shaz 73. If I listen to that, I have to listen.
oh,
Let it go through my brain to what they're saying. Australian sometimes, some of the really thick Australian ones I have to listen to.
oh, that's interesting. But the
Wow.
thing that happens to me, like when we are in Switzerland, I kind of have all the thoughts are in German, trying to speak, for instance, like Swedish to my kids, or German, or English to some. My brain is all over, and I'm like, oh, I'm also so confused sometimes.
Well, that's like
Really.
what do they call it? Spanglish. A lot of
Oh yes,
Spanish speaking
Spanish
here
and
in
English
America,
combined.
they will
Hmm.
speak both Spanish and English, and they talk really fast. So sometimes it's like, wait, what? Are you speaking English? And I'm not trying to be rude. It's just like, I don't know what you're saying. You threw in
Yeah,
some Spanish words in there that I know I understand because I took 3 years of Spanish. You'd think that I could speak it, but it went in one ear, out the went in one ear. I took the
yeah, but
test and it was gone.
yeah, but what was like for me, because if you don't use the language, it's kind of
That's
uh,
exactly. That's exactly. I didn't use it for years. So there's some words that of course stand out and I could pick up what they're trying, if they're asking me a question or, the basics, maybe I might be able to pick up on. But yeah, there's
uh-huh.
hello, Katie KK.
Hello, hello.
Yes, I have to process the words that people, yeah, if from those different locations. But now that I've been watching like Secret Blackburn for months now, I understand that accent a lot better. Like I understand the words where they're not to me pronounced all the way or pronounced with a different accent. Like
Mm-hmm.
what's that called when the different part of the word is accentuated more than the other?
And you were asking me, and my first language is Swedish. I don't
Anyways, yeah, like that.
know. Oh wow.
You know, I've learned that how that's different and dial well, not
Oh
that
yep.
different. Like if you
Hmm.
say
Yeah, it
Rebecca,
sure
like
is.
if you say Rebecca or Rebecca, and that's just my name, for example. I've learned that in other locations that is in all the words. It's so I've learned
Hmm.
watching him for so many months. I've learned where how the words sound, and I don't have to
Yeah.
concentrate as much. But yeah.
Hmm.
And it's like, "Oh, you're saying what?" Because heck, even in America, we have that with the different, words pronounced different ways.
Yeah, but because of the dialects and things like that, so
Yeah,
yep.
I guess that
Hmm.
is dialect. I guess you're right. I guess it is dialect. Sorry, Pam. I guess that is considered a dialect.
Hmm.
Just me moving here to Texas, I there was words I was saying one way and they pronounced another way. And how about you're told you're saying it wrong? And I'm like, "I'm saying it wrong?
Oh yeah.
What
Hmm.
do you mean? That's how we say it." And how about, if I was in their English class, I would have failed. What? It's perfectly fine English in Pennsylvania.
Hmm. And then of course with the dialect comes different words that
Oh,
just
heck
the
yeah.
people speaking that dialect knows. So
Yep,
that's a thing too.
for sure. Oh, yeah, there's definitely those, not, you have the southern, mostly down here, it's southern terms. That,
Hmm.
but it seems like got north, they're the made up words that came from the Dutch or, things like that. A lot of Dutch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can imagine that with.
Mhm. So I've learned that that's a lot of Polish words in Pittsburgh, where the basics of a Polish word were used as slang,
Hmm.
and that's probably the same thing like in New York with all their words, I'm sure, because there was even a bigger breadbasket of people moving in there.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I like them too, Heather. Yeah, we got a nice little blend, me and you, of the same kind of thing. Yeah, for sure. Well, it comes from just loving to learn about people. I
Hmm.
respect everybody as long as, they understand. I'm just trying to respect them by learning about them. And
Yeah. True.
because there's
But
some people that take offense, that you're asking questions. Well, I'm asking questions, so I learn. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Your two
true.
grandmas and grandma were Polish. Ah,
Oh. Okay.
interesting. Gosh, Miriam, you're just a mixture of everything. You should come over and be American.
Maybe she's there.
Yeah,
Somewhere along the line of everything.
you're just a mix. We call that a mixed puppy. What if a Heinz 57 is what they actually we called it. A Heinz 57 when you're mixed when you'd get a
Oh,
dog that
yep,
was like all
yep.
kind of breeds, and that's because
Mhm.
of the Heinz. I don't know if you know Heinz ketchup. It's
Oh,
actually
yeah, we have it over here.
Mhm.
That's our
Okay.
favorite one. We
Well,
always
it's
have
it's
it.
it's been yeah, it's been sold now, so I think I don't know, probably China owns it now or something,
Oh, probably
but,
like everything else.
but,
Yeah, but we
Pittsburgh, they used to have a Heinz 57 sauce, and they said it was because it was 57 ingredients. Well,
mhm. Yeah,
that's
I've
how
heard
that
that too.
phone yeah, so
Mhm.
that's why it's called a Heinz 57 dog. Do I have a green card somewhere? You wanna come over? Wonder how much does it cost now? Do you know? Has anybody looked at that recently? How much it costs uh to come over to
For the
America?
application or for the actual? I have no clue. I have no clue.
Like to actually move here. Is it do you have to have like a work visa? How does that work? I don't even know how that works. I've never had to, you know, do that. I know if you illegally cross the border here in Texas, they seem to be just letting you come in. I'll meet you on the border,
I
Mary.
have no clue how that works, or
Yeah.
if you have to. I think like a tourist visa, at least from
Oh,
Sweden, you can have like,
like
is
if
it
you're
what,
staying an
90
extra
days?
long or something. Hmm.
I think we can have it like we can have it like for 90 days, and then we
Oh,
have to get out of the country and come back, and then for another 90
I'll
days.
hide you in my basement.
Yeah.
I don't have a basement.
You can dig one and then or
Right,
I
right.
can help you, you know.
I'll adopt you. I wonder if through adoption.
I have no clue how that works.
I know when I was talking to a lady in Honduras because she was trying to get here, but this was again 4 or 5 years ago. I think she
Hmm.
was saying it was almost $5,000 a person, and she had
Oh,
four
wow.
kids. And she said there's just no way she can get that kind of money to get her whole family there, to
Yeah, and then of course it's different depending on which country you're from and things like that. So,
Ah, interesting. Okay.
hmm
Mhm.
and I know that some people can't need visas and some don't.
Well, I know
Because
that, like, if you
I
claim an asylum or something, you,
yeah,
you have a chance to not have to have all that.
I have no clue how that works.
Yeah, me neither. Me either.
I'm thinking.
You're a pretty little fish. I wouldn't eat you. I'd put you in a fish tank.
Hmm. Poor little fish. And I'm like, why did I do this fish first? I would have been.
Oh, well, yeah, I was thinking about that, but it's like, yeah, I might just do 2 colors on that one too. I was thinking about doing what you're doing too, all the different colors. For some reason, when I use color pencils, I just go into kid mode. It's like there's no really shading. There's just kid mode. Give me a color
Oh yeah,
pencil.
but I think I'm like that too in a way.
I'm trying not to, like, if I use my prism pencils, I think
Mm-hmm.
I think a little bit harder and use maybe because I spent a little bit more on them than $3 for all the colors. Oh, you
Mm-hmm.
visited before 9/11 to New York, Boston, Newburyport. I don't know where that's at in Salem. Well, that's awesome. So you did New England area. Well, very good. Well, if you ever want to go to Texas, I've always told all my followers, anybody that wants to come visit me, until I move, but make sure I'm still here if you're going to come visit me.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
supposed to go see Janet Nash. She said she'd figure out a way to have me in her house. Get my wheelchair where I need to go.
if you're going, I
Oh, if
only
I'm
have
over
like an
there,
hour flight to
I'm coming
her.
to
So,
see
and we
you.
have spoken about doing it
Uh-huh.
too.
Don't you worry. I'll just come see you. I might be in my son's backpack this year.
Oh, yep.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
just sneak away because that's all they're taking is they're gonna try their best to just pack in backpacks because they're gonna do,
Oh, they
um,
are.
well, yeah, because and then they're gonna do laundry, they're just
Oh,
gonna do
yeah, yeah.
and then do
Hmm.
laundry because they're flying in 3 days before the cruise, and then
Hmm.
they're, or maybe it's 4 days. It might be 4 days because they're going to Greece, and then they're gonna go to, I think, Italy, Paris, and
Oh.
they're doing it all on a train. So they don't wanna be pulling a big
Oh, yeah. I can
they
totally
want
understand.
they want to try to keep it so they're buying like all that. Have you seen that fabric it's like really thin? It's almost like travel fabric or something. It's so thin and light that when you roll up your shorts, they're like really small. So they're trying to get
Oh,
those so that
yep,
they can
yep.
pack. One, they're going to be
Uh-huh.
really light, and two, hey Janet Nash, was your ears burning? I
Oh,
was
it
just talking about
probably
you.
was. Mm-hmm.
Um, her ears must have been burning. Um, but yeah. So that's what they're planning on traveling with, which I think is a smart idea. See, I couldn't do it. I have too much medical stuff, so that would
Oh,
be really
yeah.
hard for me to do
Mm-hmm.
something like that. But
Just having all the medical stuff with you takes a whole
yeah, that
bunch
usually
of
takes when I cruise,
luggage.
it takes a whole bag, so it's kind of rough. But my son could put me in his backpack. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Ship all my medical stuff to your house. That's what I'll do. I'll ship it all to your house that I don't have to bring it with me. Put me in a bag.
Or depending on what you need, I probably have it, or some of it anyway. I know because everything that I have a whole like a walk-in closet, a big. It's almost like a small room with all
Oh yeah.
medical stuff.
I don't need to bring anything. I'll just use your daughter's. It's your daughter, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, it's your daughter's.
Yeah.
Mhm. She'll let me
We get
borrow stuff.
everything for free for her anyway, so we can
Yeah.
probably just get an extra thing or two or three. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a joke, of course, but I have a whole lot
Mhm.
of things with.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
I don't know. It's.
I know I have like I have 3 shelves of a bathroom, like pantry type, where you'd keep your towels and stuff. And it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
deep. It's probably 24 inches deep. It's a deep shelf. And I have 3
Mm-hmm.
of those with my stuff. Well, and actually now that I think about, all my stuff isn't in there. I have some in my um well, it's kind of all over the place. I have some boxes that aren't even open yet, and I have those all over the house because just to stack, we didn't have anywhere really just to stack them.
Mm-hmm.
I am so happy. I think I've talked to you before about how they send me stuff that I don't need, um, but I have to take them in order to get my catheters.
Oh yeah.
These other things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made a mistake with my health insurance, and I chose one that the company that I get my medical supplies from is they're not on there. Well, that
Uh-huh.
company, I get a waiver that I don't have to pay. I don't pay anything from that company. And with this
Mm-hmm.
new insurance company, since they're not on there, I would have to pay a co-payment. Well,
Uh-huh.
it would be 20% of $2,000 is what I would have to pay. So
Mm-hmm.
what is that? 20% is that $200?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So I'd have to come up with $200 that I've not had to pay the last 10 years of my life. So, and I've been with this insurance company before, but I chose the wrong plan. So,
Uh-huh.
I'm so glad that I kind of stored some stuff, like for example, I don't use 200 catheters a month, but that's how many they'll pay for. Insure the my this the state will pay for 200 of
Yep,
them.
yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
I've always taken 200, and Shannon's gotten frustrated, and I've even how we have to store all this stuff. But I'm so glad because I haven't had to order any. I'm on the 4th month and I've been able to use what I have stored up. So if I can make it the year with only maybe having to do a couple months of ordering my supplies, that will be wonderful because then, next year, because I can, well, if we move, that's, I can change my insurance. But
Oh, yeah. Do you have to change it because of the move, or is it?
Well, because I'll be moving out of state, I will change it because
Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah. So if we move this year, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, a couple houses keep popping up, and they kind of are calling to me, and I believe in that kind of stuff. Like I believe that it keeps showing up. It'll keep showing up. There's a reason, you know.
Yep.
So. Janet Nash, did you see the envelope thingy that I made? I didn't even realize you were making. I got inspired by Beth doing her swap. I still haven't swatched yours, but I seen the name of it that it was an envelope book. Did you see the one that I made last week?
Oh,
Didn't I
I
start it
saw a
on your
video.
channel? Or not on your channel last Friday? Did I start it with you?
No. Yeah, you did. Or was it last Friday or the Friday before that?
Well, yeah, it was one of those, but
Yeah. Mm.
I thought I finished it. Well, I did. I can't say it's
Oh, you
100.
did?
I want to put something up here. I want to put like a word, maybe, even if the word journal or I don't know. But it's got a pocket here. It's got a pocket here. And then it says,
Oh, wow, how
it says
cute.
friends, and I got this kitty, and the reason it says friends is hey, little friend.
Oh, cute.
So then it opens, and I got this little thing, and I got this little tuck spot. And then I made this tag, little doily. Thing can stick in there. And then the back.
Oh, wow, how cute. I got this in an envelope from Miriam the other day and created a little.
Ooh,
I don't know if you've
is that from
seen.
the swap? Miriam, I just love her.
Yeah, and I decorated it a little bit and put it is one like this, so you open up. So she created a base.
Wait. I want to see all of it.
And it is this tag she made, and the other one underneath here. So there were like pockets on the top, and then I just decorated it a little bit. I haven't really done everything, and then I put a little notebook cut type thing in the middle there.
That's a great idea. The little notebook thing.
And
that'd be great travel notebook.
Yep.
To do drawings and stuff in. Oh, how beautiful, Miriam. Very nice.
This was really, really cute. And then I'm gonna add all kinds of different things. So this was, just
was that part of the swap, or was that just because?
Yeah, the birthday. She had a birthday stream back in February, I think it was.
Cute. I love it. Nice.
Yeah, and then I just wrote a little thing there, and
you made it your own. I love it.
Yeah, I have all sorts of, and then I actually, because I wanted to do a thing, because she had put some dangly things on the tags, but I wanted to put them in here, and they were a little bit chunky and things like that. So I took those, and I'm going to create a dangle on the front here.
Oh, neat. Yeah, neat idea.
So
look at that. Love it.
Yep, was a really, really cute little thing from Miriam.
I just love her style. She's just so fun.
Yep, it was really, really cute, really, and I loved all the the stamps with dragonflies and things that she had.
She must be in her art room all the time. That's what all the time she must be in there.
Oh, I wish I were.
That's like Janet Nash. I think Janet Nash lives in her art room. I don't think she has a bedroom. I think she teases us when she says she's going up to bed. I think she just is getting off because she wants to eat on camera or not eat on camera. She gets up. But I
Mm-hmm.
think she's always in her art room too. I really believe it.
Yeah, but the art room, I feel like it's like part of the living room or something, or have created
See, I
the
wish this
living room as a
was
part
because
of the art room, or
yeah, that's why, I have my separate art that I do when, I do, it's more portable, my doodle book or my sewing because I can, because if I'm in here, I want to do mixed media. I'm doing all, I'm grabbing everything,
mm-hmm.
making a mess.
Yeah, it's like that for me too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I really love doing my do. Actually, that's what's kind of. I hate to say this and admit it, but that's what's not. That's what's kept me from coming on daily. Is I'm doing more. I want to do my doodles, and I feel that's more. My doodles are more of my time. I don't know why, but it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like something I really want to stream and do. And my sewing too. I haven't now. Carol, y'all know Carol.
Oh, Carol, like Canadian
What's
artisan.
Yes, uh-huh. Now she has tried to encourage me just to do it, but I don't know. I haven't wanted to. I don't know if my people, my
Yeah, but you
followers,
did before.
I don't think I really
Yeah,
have.
I remembered you did. I did too, but I kind of, I
I
don't
know I
know
haven't
why.
done a lot. I'm done with this. Trying to fight with. I haven't done a lot of sewing online. I know that.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember doing the YouTube.
Doing embroidery
Uh,
journal with wipes that have painted and then draw. Is those the ones I did online?
yep.
Or are you referring, is those the ones I did? They were right here. I must have moved them. Is that the ones that dried? I did those on. It's possible.
Yeah, you did. You
Is
did a
that,
whole bunch of those type of things.
I just don't
Um,
remember. Gosh, I've been on for so long. I'm so close to my 1,000. I'm like right at 100. I need 100 more people. I'm so excited. It's just like a journey for any other reason except it's for the journey of reaching that mark, It's
mm-hmm.
working on 5 years of trying to get there.
Oh, 5 years. Wow.
And it's some people hit it so darn fast. They just there's just some that, you just, some people can, there's just something that, shoots.
Within a couple of months or something, I've heard like 2-3 months. Like, oh,
Regina
what?
remembers me selling. All right. I believe y'all. I believe y'all. All right. I know I haven't wool felted in a while, but I don't, that's not
Oh,
really
yeah, that
something.
would be something that we could do, or you could teach me because I did a little like a gnome type
Mm-hmm.
last year, and I've actually bought a couple of things to create something
Oh.
with wool, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what.
Well, if I could get to my cupboard, if I could get
Oh,
to that cupboard and open it up, that's where it all is. And the
ah,
sad thing is I had that all cleared out and something has happened. I'm not going to admit, not to going to disagree or agree on what could have happened over there, but I cannot get to the door right now. Heather loves all
encourage
of
you
our
to,
cookies.
I kind of have that happen to the room sometimes too.
Mm,
Ooh, hmm.
I'm going
That's
to try
why I've
some.
started to organize the whole thing and put it into boxes, which makes the cats not really, having it all over the room because they love being here and pulling things around the floor, things like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm. Well, that's kind of I want to that's what I was going to have Gatton do. He pulled a little trick on me yesterday when I was taking him over to his mom. He needed to go over there because Oren didn't have school today. It's a big
Mm-hmm.
Good Friday, and he on the way over, I said to him, "Oh darn!" I said, "I was really hoping you'd be here yesterday because I took him over kind of early yesterday
Yeah.
and tomorrow." Today and tomorrow. I said, I was really hoping you'd be home today and tomorrow because I was really looking forward to you. helping me in my craft room. And
Mm-hmm.
I was driving, so I wasn't paying attention to him. And he said, "Yeah." He said, I was really hoping I could help you with that." And it just was like, and I turned my head to look at him, and he had this smirk on his face. He was, he was pulling. I'm like, the last thing he wants to do is come into he hates this craft room. He says, "Why clean it up? You're just gonna make a mess anyways." I'm like,
Yeah, it's part of the creative process.
I'll try not to. I promise I'll try not to. But
It's just one of those things that happens sometimes,
yeah,
you
and
know.
that's what I try to tell him. I'm like, when I'm in here, I especially if it's something that doesn't, um, I had to go get. Like I'm getting really good at when I'm done crafting, I put my scissors away, and I've been doing about like these pencils I would have just left here. I'll put those away. I've been
Mm-hmm.
doing really good. But for example, I had to go over across the room to get this the other day. This
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been put away.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to get a little bit better, but it's tough.
Aren't we all? That's part of who we are as crafters, I think, in a way, you know.
Yeah.
It's just
And I've also said if your desk isn't a mess, then you're not a true crafter. If you don't have a little bit of mess sometimes when you're working, how can you're not making a true, you're just making a card or something. And that's different. Not saying
mm-hmm.
that you card makers aren't crafters. I just think you're a card maker. When you're here, hopefully you're going to spread your wings and get some paint and get
Mm-hmm.
a jelly plate and get some sprays so that your desk can then look like mine.
Yeah. Be
Yeah.
inspiring.
Or like a scrapbooker, that's just working. Usually it's just working with die cuts, and you're not working with paints, and
Oh, yeah,
you know
no.
what I'm saying. Scrapbookers are usually
Yeah, but I used to be
die cut
one,
between your
but that
die,
was just not me. That's
your
I don't.
Cricut, but you don't got paint and markers and inks and what I got everything, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You probably have glitter but it's a little bit easier when it's just lots of paper cut up, although that can make a mess too, but not
Yeah,
like
that was, you know, with me being a digital scrapbooker before.
yeah, yeah.
You know, I created a whole lot of things, but I didn't really create. I would say that I didn't really create because it was all everything in the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it was. I don't know. It was.
Well, you're still creating, but it's definitely totally different when you're a digital creator.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't even have to have a craft room to be a digital creator.
True. True. True.
You can sit and, well, yeah, anywhere. You can do it. How about this pencil has orange, blue, purple, and
Oh,
green.
I
I thought, well,
remember those.
I'll just turn it for every scale. Well, all that seems to be hitting is like the orangey greens. I don't know why the purple and the blue, but down here the purple and blue will come out or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, every time I keep twisting it, and I'm just getting those two colors.
I'm just gonna
Mm.
do this in
Oh
blue.
yeah, you're making some beautiful digitals, Miriam. Mm-hmm. She's doing both. She's scanning
Oh
and
yeah. Mm-hmm. Those are really, really inspiring.
so
I think.
Miriam's got the cluttered plus clean area to work with. She's doing them
Mm-hmm.
both.
Yeah. I need to write the date before I.
I'm getting convinced that there's no purple in this pencil. I can see you. I can see you, purple. I'll get one little piece of this fish in the purple color. Janet says, thank you. I don't know what she's talking.
Is she talking to
Janet.
Miriam maybe, or Janet, or? So this was my version of the fish.
Pretty, pretty. I like your rainbow one. How about we kind of use the same colors? The red and oranges. Guess that's what.
Oh yeah.
These are Gatton's graduation colors, purple and gold.
Ooh.
His ceremony is in May, so that's when the school will give him his actual like diploma. But he's got his transcripts and stuff, so they already gave it to them, and he said, and they wouldn't even let me leave the school with my laptop. I said, well, they have to have all their stuff so that you can get your stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, Heather wants it all, she says. She started out more formal painting, but then she wanted it all. So now she, and that's kind of what I did too. I used to do a lot of oil painting stuff. Like, actually, I started out when I was like 7 or 8 years old. And then up until I was almost like 20. So, yeah.
And I started when I was young with the sewing. I embroidered. Probably the earliest was probably 7 or 8 is when I started hand sewing and machine sewing with my mom. So sewing was my first love, and that's, I went to school for fashion, and then I've, plastic canvas probably back in those days. I tried cross stitch. I didn't like that when I was little. A lot of crocheting when I was little. Then I worked for a quilt store, fabric store, and so I got into quilting. Although I just mainly did panels and small pieces. I never made like a huge. I'd like to make a big quilt someday, maybe. And then in my 20s, I really didn't do much of anything. I was too busy working and working, and then buying a house and that kind of stuff. And then in my 30s, yeah, I think that too, raising Gatton and stuff, and living my life, and I didn't have space. I always had my sewing machine with me everywhere I went. Now, did I sew? No, 20 years that sewing machine probably sat and didn't get used. And then,
oh, wow.
Yeah, carried it everywhere with me though. Always had my mother's sewing machine with me. And well, that's not true. I did sew in my 20s for a little bit. We were going to start a business, and we were doing pillowcases.
Oh, you were?
And we did a couple shows, and we made okay money, but we got bored. So I'm glad there was a lot of money invested.
Okay.
We didn't get a business license yet or anything like that. So I'm glad, but I think we just got bored with it. We just, decided to not do it. We were kind of young, and I don't know, really dumb. I probably could have had a nice business, but we just got bored. And then, so I did use it then, and then I got injured.
Yeah.
I needed something, the hospital so encouraged you to find a hobby.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I picked up, I was like, well, I was living at my aunt's house, and it was like, what can I do here? What is it and that's when I picked up my crochet. We went to like Joann's or something. I looked around trying to think what I could do. And I seen the crocheting, and I was like, you know what? That's one, I didn't want to put a lot of money in. So it's like, it's cheap. I'll buy a couple skeins of yarn.
Oh, yeah.
Bought some hooks, and I sat there and I made hats. I made my son a hat. I made me a hat. I made my mom a hat and scarf, and that helped a lot. And then I found YouTube, and I started to watch uh, spinal injury YouTube video channels. And that's
Oh,
when I learned about streaming. I mean, I always kind of knew about it, but I
and,
never thought about
and that was like 5, 6 years ago or something, or
that was
what?
10. That was 10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years.
Oh, look, the purple's coming out. And then about 6, 7 years ago, I started watching crafters. I
Uh-huh.
started watching, there's Diane from Australia I watched.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
watched Stacy at Pink Poodles, and she's
Oh,
actually
yep.
the one that taught me about mixed media. And
Uh-huh. Oh,
those
sure.
were pretty much who I started watching. And once I started watching them, is when I started thinking, wait a second, I can stream, I can do
Mm-hmm.
it. And I really needed something. I really needed something to keep me from depression. And
Oh,
that's what happened. And it's all been a whirlwind
it's,
since then.
yeah, we are glad you're
There's my
joining
life
the.
story.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
There's
yep.
my fishies. Fish. Oh, I forgot. Oh my goodness, it's like a never-ending story. I keep thinking I'm done, and I keep seeing white spots on my channel. All of my creativity used to come out in cooking, baking, and writing about. Oh, but I made it my
Oh, yeah.
job and burn out. Then all of a sudden, new creative outlets were tempting me. Very interesting. I would love to be a. I don't like to cook, but I love to bake. Like putting all those
Oh, you
ingredients
do?
together. Yes.
Oh.
But I don't have an oven, and I broke my Ninja Foodie. I grabbed the heating element and just snap. I broke it.
Oh,
I
ouchie.
was like, and I looked at it. I was like, and we were cleaning it. I was teaching Gatton how to clean it.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
telling him, be careful of these. And I'm the one that reached up there and just snapped right in my fingers. I was like, and when we use that almost daily, that's what I would use as our oven because I can get stuff in and out of
Uh-huh.
there. I
Uh-huh.
did that last Friday, I think I broke. Anyways, I was like, son of a gun. So now I have to buy a heating element for it.
Oh. Oh, hello, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. I guess I'll say hi since you said hi. I don't
Yeah.
see you. But hi.
Oh, no, she's on my channel. So I'm thinking like over here, people are getting really hungry
Oh yes, yes,
or
yes.
hungry. Like
You
I
go.
don't
We
even
love
know.
hangry. Got orange hangry. That's the one thing about
Mm.
vacation with him, man. You better feed that boy. Mm,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like that here too.
mm, 18. There we go. There's our fishies.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
And the other
Thank you
thing we
guys
did
so much for
today.
being here. Everybody that's here on my channel and over there on Mrs. Gigi's channel, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, Mrs.
Oh,
Gigi, for being here. I really, oh, it's
oh,
over
thank
3 hours.
you. It's fun as always.
Yeah. And it's Friday night. I don't think I'll come on Friday night. I've kind of been I keep thinking I'll come on Friday night, but I end up getting sucked into videos. But with it being a holiday,
Mm-hmm.
there won't be many. So, but thank you all for being here. It was a great time. Make sure my bell is rang just in case. Um, Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and with everyone that's having celebrations for Easter. Happy Easter to everybody.
Yep.
Um,
Happy Easter.
Keep spreading love, guys. Bye.
Bye.